melanin dripping, sweet candy coated honey bar, good looking. The way how you moving, put me in a mood, I'm glad to see you. Your waistline on the baseline, so attractive, I wanna be a captive. I see a smile on your face now, so beautiful, I know you're original.
So come push back on me, I wanna see if you got good chemistry. And come wind up on me, don't hold back, y'all, just be free. I love how you dance and show off. You have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. Dance with me, baby, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we still grooving. I love how you dance and show off. You have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. Dance with me, baby, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we still grooving. Cause we still grooving. Cause we still grooving. Cause we still grooving.
Come talk to me, girl. Classy and intelligent, are you run the world? Let me sit face to face. Know you feel the tension, just had to mention. Your brown eyes, shining bright, so gorgeous and glowing like sunlight. Hear your voice, angelic high, so amazing, I wanna keep this going.
So come push back on me, I wanna see if you got good chemistry. And come wind up on me, don't hold back, y'all, just be free. I love how you dance and show off. You have my attention, y'all, you're sweet off. Dance for me, baby, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we still grooving. I love how you dance and show off. You have my attention, y'all, you're sweet off. Dance for me, baby, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we still grooving. Cause we still grooving. Cause we still grooving. Cause we still grooving.
Hey, girl, I wanna take you home with me.
And hey, girl, show you good energy, yeah.
Hey, girl, I wanna treat you right, you see.
Hey, girl. So come wind back for me, I wanna see if we got good chemistry. And come wind up for me, don't hold back, y'all, just be free. I love how you dance and show off. You have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. Dance for me, baby, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we're still grooving. I love how you dance and show off. You have my attention, girl, you're sweet off. Dance for me, baby, step out. Just keep it moving, cause we're still grooving. I love how you dance and you have my attention. And dance for me, baby. Just keep it moving, cause we're still grooving. I love how you dance and show off. You have my attention. And dance for me, baby, step out. Keep it moving, we're still grooving. Cause we're still grooving. Step out. Hey.
Anybody ever told ya what a woman really is? If you ever get the moment, show them how much they give. You're a shoulder I can cry on, arms I can embrace. Is to hear my deepest thoughts, protect her night and day. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You're all amazing, I try to describe. You are woman, yes you are, yes you you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are.
You have birthed the nations, a nurturer you are. You bless us with your wisdom, and you tended every scar. You have found me broken, you have shown me light. You ignited all my passions, and loved me through the night. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing, cause you have given life. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. You are all amazing. I try to describe, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are.
To be a woman is to be blessed with unparalleled intuition, to be powerful, power independent of place or position. To be a woman is to be a mother, giving birth to sons and daughters, ideas, institutions, and business ventures. To be a woman is to be the current inspiration, the future aspiration of a young lady, of a little girl.
You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of light. You're a gem, a diamond flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You're a masterpiece of harmony, a melody of life. You're an African queen flower in spring, you're one of a kind. You are mother, sister, daughter, nieces, aunties, wives. So you are amazing. I try to describe, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. Yes, you are, yes, you are, you are woman. You are woman. You are woman. You are. Yes, you are, yes, you are. You are woman. You are woman. And when obstacles manifest as natural, you are born for this.
To be a woman is to be the heart of the system, to be the one who brings life into our world.
Never thought I'd fallen in love again. No, never. But my heart's been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond, 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 beyond.
It's been a while now since love's been in this place. You see, many have tried, but no one could take your place, girl. Why you so beautiful? I see the future in your face, baby. Never in a million years I thought that you'd be mine, girl. That you'd be mine, girl. Never thought I would fall.
No, never. But my heart's been stolen again.
But my heart's been stolen.
Forever.
We'll go We keep going and growing, girl. The best thing is knowing, girl. Cause when we KISSING, all I can say is OMG. My love in my life, you make all things right, baby. I trust you, girl, with my life. I don't want nobody but you. I'ma put my ring on you. Never thought I'd no, never. Ooh, baby. Again. This time, hope it lasts forever. We'll go beyond. We will go so far. Beyond. You always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. We ain't looking for a thing. Yeah, you'll always find what you're looking for, and you ain't looking for a thing. Never thought I. No, never. Ooh, baby. Been stolen again. This time, hope it lasts forever. You hope, baby. I hope it lasts forever, girl.
Warning. What you are about to hear goes against traditional romantic counsel expressed by friends, family, and Instagram memes and quotes. Open-mindedness is advised.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, and welcome to another Senate. I am your host, Neil. He is your host, Derek. And together, we are here live. No. There is out the gate out front by 2 furlongs. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us again for this episode of the Senate. As always, you're liking the content. Just if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Like the content, comment, share the content, dislike the comment, share the comment, dislike the comment. Whatever. Engage us. Let us build the community, or you can let us know where we're going, good or bad. And Derek, my brother.
Yes, sir.
How are you, my family?
Man, I here taking it easy right now. Just chilling. Had a nice little workout today. Ryan tried to take me out, but I'm here. I see my man Aston in the house early.
Shout out Aston.
Well, go on, my brother. Good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, I had a good session at the gym this evening. Chest and shoulders. As always, entertaining stuff. And I got through it.
Mm-hmm.
Came out unscathed, which is always good. Let's see, Denise James, good to see you. There's a name that I haven't seen.
Denise
before,
is
so good to see you.
Denise is a very good friend of myself and another mutual friend. She follows from the shadows, but she really does enjoy our content. Thanks for joining us. And she's not even here. She's all the way over in a way. So thanks again for joining us. Yeah. Justin. I see Justin.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I see people filing in, making the way in. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Thank you. Good to see you up front tonight, Denise. Always good to see you people coming out of the shadows and commenting. So we really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Share it, guys. Share it with your people. Let them know what's going on. So we can get some more discussion going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good when we can get that done. We really appreciate that. So yeah, man, I was telling you I had a fairly decent workout today. Once I come out at this stage, I find that Ryan has me lifting a little bit more heavily. So when I can come out uninjured, that's always one in
So,
the win column for me.
right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I once I can get in and out, I get into work and nothing strained or popped or pulled or anything like that. I am
It was a good day.
eternally grateful. That is a great day at our age, you know. So I'm always happy when that happens. So yeah, man, what's going on with you? What was today for you?
Man, today was good. Was really tired because you know how it is doing the grinding, just putting out content. So I was a bit tired, but you know I got through everything that I got. Well, barely got through everything that we had to do because just as you could say, was still putting on my beaded chain and everything that we were slightly late. But you know we are here. Today was a good day. Today is always a good day. It's a beautiful day here in sunny Barbados. It always is a beautiful day in sunny Barbados. Denise, that was not a dig at you. Sorry that you have to experience the changing of the seasons. Shout out my girl Serena. Serena Walker just joined us. Thanks for joining. But yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. I haven't been in gym for a little while, but I got a little back issue here, so got me here licked for 6.
Ah, boy.
Got me can't even walk
That
properly, boy.
happens.
Yeah. So
That happens as we climb up the hill.
As we progress.
You know what I mean?
Yes. As we progress. But yes, we're good. We're fine. I don't know if I should mention it, but you know, I was here. I have absorbed some content over the last few days that has been a very jovial mood. Apparently, they like it rough, B. So,
Party to like it rough, me.
right. So, and then
go hold them by the hair.
And then,
yeah,
and then you know we put out the short on Monday, and I ain't gonna lie to you, like a lot of people think that please make these shorts or make up these shorts or anything like that, but I want you to know that I watched that short and it has me laughing like I didn't have anything to do with it. So
yeah, that's the fascinating part about it, Neil. I will confess that I watched that one a couple times and I particularly enjoyed it. Interestingly enough, as you said, people think that we made this stuff up.
We do not.
But somebody messaged me 2 minutes before we were about to start to ask if it was a real scenario. Yeah, these things happen for real. People don't like to think that they do.
Did it?
And somebody asked me, made reference to the fact that we talk a lot about stuff from North America and these Hollywood stars and that kind of stuff. They call it Hollyweird. And somebody said, you know, we don't want to talk about that because that's them and them problems, you know, and that don't. But then I read an article over the weekend that I have a term that I like to use called sadly hilarious. And I found it was sadly hilarious in that Tyrese is going through a divorce right now. And his estranged wife, he was off working on a movie. And he came home to an empty house. She had left.
We can't speak on what we want to speak on, but that
you know
I want you to know I didn't know about Tyrese. I didn't know. I saw an article about him, his ex-wife, but I didn't read it and didn't get a chance to. So I don't know all the details. But now that you're giving the details, that even boggling in my mind. Something funny. You told me. Yeah, that's
not only that, Neil. It came on the heels of Aston sharing his story last week. Yeah, so I think it was Tuesday's show that Aston shared.
Last Tuesday,
and, last Tuesday, his show. And then by the weekend, I saw this article and I laughed because they said that these things don't happen in Barbados. And here it is. Tyrese Gibson, a superstar internationally or a star internationally, is going through this very same thing that Aston went through.
But not only Aston, a lot of men here are under threat of that because there's another situation.
Oh, yeah.
Anyhow. We getting off the rails. Good night, Erica. Thanks for coming. Jimmy, yes, thanks for joining us. Keelan was best. Keelan. We actually in the works of trying to come up with some sort of Keelan award or something like that for whenever a man holds his frame and doesn't take the bad up from a woman. But anyhow, shout out Stephen Wu. Steve Wu. What's going on, my brother? But yeah, Derek, so we had some music for G-Syndicate. We having too much fun here. But we had some music for G-Syndicate, the premier acapella group in the Caribbean, the Western Hemisphere, and other places. So let everybody know about G-Syndicate and where they can find you guys and connect with your music.
Yeah, man. G-Syndicate, G-Syndicate6.com. We are still having again some trouble with the Instagram account.
I reported it.
Seriously hacked, and we may have to abandon the whole G-Syndicate 6 account. I don't know if anybody, I know a couple of guys are tech aware and got that tech savvy going on. So if you are tech savvy like that, I am not. Hit up me or Mark and let us know, point us in the right direction, how we can save or salvage our account if we can. If we can't, we have to move on from that. But yeah, G-Syndicate 6 across all the platforms. That's Instagram at the bell. Don't use that at the moment. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And also G-Syndicate6.com. You can find out anything you want to find out about the guys. We constantly doing some recording and stuff all now. Shout out the guys as well. Vaden, he's taken up the mantle of, and he's the newest guy, by the way. And he's taken the mantle of doing some recording and production for the guys. So that is awesome stuff. Big up Vaden, big up Mark as well, who is always in the trenches with his social media stuff. Kiomal, Brett is going to be in studio tomorrow. Big up Antonio as well. So yeah, man, if fellas paying in some work to bring that music for you, we almost done. We almost finished the album, and I was speaking to Lohar like again 15 minutes before we came on air, Neil, and we are putting the finishing touches on the last track. Then we can put everything together, and we can have that stuff ready to release. We can bring it in the new year. We ain't gonna push it so close to Christmas. We bring something else for you guys for Christmas. Right, so yeah, man. So we working, constantly working, try to build the thing and get some stuff going so that you have some content for you guys. So check us out, man. We appreciate the love, share, and those of you again who can help us out with the IG hacking thing, give us a shout.
No, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into it. No, for everybody who doesn't know, who are you're new to the channel, you don't know how we do things, how we keep school. Pretty much every Tuesday and Thursday before every episode, Derek posts on our Facebook page. Check us out on Facebook, Senate Podcast, and give us a follow, give us a like, and he usually posts something there to start the discussion. Now, this is no different. This Tuesday, Derek would have put up something via our social media page on Facebook. And I think this is going to be a very interesting one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, usually I have some kind of idea of how or where we can go during the show. I mean, I don't want him to make it seem like we are, on it. We are not always prepping for shows, but this one, I didn't know where to take my thoughts for this one. So, my brother, I turn the wheel over to you. Guide us in our sermon this evening.
Yeah, man. So the question tonight, why are single women sick of men? Now, Neil, I don't know if we got a link for you guys. And I suspect Neil is going to share that link with you in the chat. It was an article that I found.
Well, I can put it on screen. And yes, I am going to share it.
Okay, that's great.
And I can share it in the chat.
For anybody that wants to have a read of it, I know that I've said that. Let me also just gather my notes because I'm here sitting talking to you guys and forgot to put my notes in a place where I can just find them and access them while I'm talking. So let me just do that quickly and get myself organized because I don't really want to read from the phone. Prefer to have everything right here in front of me. So let me just get that sorted. I'm not seeing them for some reason. I'm not sure what's up with that. So let's try that again. But yeah, it's an article on thoughtcatalog.com. And it starts rather salaciously, if I might say so myself. Dear men, this is why single women are sick of you. Now, it's from September 2016. But even though it's September 2016, I'm certain some of the stuff that we are going to hear in this article, I'm certain women can relate to this stuff. I'm certain men can also relate to this stuff. But my job here tonight is to provide a little bit of clarity, Neil, because, you know, things are said and sometimes things get lost in translation. So what I'm going to do is we're going to read through the article and we are going to dissect. I didn't bring my school meals knife tonight. I didn't bring my goggles today. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me get my goggles and knife. I'll be right back, Neil. So you just plug me these handles and stuff like that. Give me a couple seconds. Let me get wrong things right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Senate podcast. You know, subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. If you are subscribed, hit the notification bell. Make sure that is engaged so that you don't miss any content coming on the pipeline from us. We do this long form live stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8. We start the live stream at 7:45 with some music, just to let everybody kind of warm up and get a groove, get yourself together, your popcorn and wine. And then we also have Senate Shorts that releases every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Usually we try to get them out at 11 o'clock so that around lunchtime you guys can consume the short. Those are more lighthearted and obviously much shorter than the live stream. But if you're interested in what we are saying here, good, bad, and indifferent, whether you're looking for us to mess up, whether you agree, disagree, like, comment, subscribe, share, dislike, any engagement is necessary and always welcome. Now, as my man Derek goes into the booth and chases into his best, I guess, Superman. that's what I would say he's doing. He's going to change into his best Superman costume, getting ready for tonight's live stream. And my initial thoughts about, this should be interesting. I agree, Justin. But, you know, my initial thoughts about why, here we go. Normally, ladies and gentlemen, you have Clark Kent going in a booth to bring out Superman to save the day. We do things differently here on the Senate. Superman goes in the booth to bring out the real man, the better man, Clark Kent. There we go, Derek Marshall in the crack. And he brought his surgical knife.
Correct. No scalpel required. I am here with the school meals knife, right? So let me go.
Right.
So it starts. Dear men, no thank you. Yeah, I said it, and I'll explain. I am uninterested in casual sex with you.
Very well.
No thank you. There is no appeal to the nail-biting wait for a text message, since we all know a phone call is off the table after you sleep with me. Now, let me stop right there. Now, I do agree. Right? Let me say that. I do agree. There is no appeal in waiting for a text or a call after the action. There's none. Right? But let me backtrack a little bit. Why do we even bring up casual sex in the first place, Neil? Why? Let me share a story, right? No. This story is So there was this guy. He had an interaction with this lady, right? This was his first interaction with this lady. And they were going about their business. And in the middle of the action, you know, first time, so people a little nervous and stuff like that, you know? And first time, my guy decided, or rather she looked back during the action, she looked back. So, you know, what kind of positioning we in here?
She like it
just
rough
needless
me.
to say, car. Neil, if you got that tune,
I am not. No, I can't do it because I ain't gonna edit it. I ain't gonna edit it, and I ain't doing that. I mean,
okay.
this is the grown folk show, but I'm a little too grown.
So this lady, in the middle of the action, she looks back and she tells the guy, "I feel you're gonna trunk me, you know." No, and she didn't use the word trunk, right? She went brutal crank star on it, right? And my guy, nervous and all, was like, he had it back in mind and say, all right, cool, no problem. Couple minutes later, my girl looked back. If you want to trunk me, Now, what she does not know is that, this man like piece of trunking, right? So he is ready and rearing to go with his trunking. Rearing. Ready to rear. Yeah, words chosen carefully. He is ready and rearing to go with his trunking action, right? But, it's first time encounter, and he doesn't really want to push the needle or offend or anything like that. So my man just holding it down. But it's twice now that she has said, I feel you want to trunk me. Unbeknownst to him, she too about the trunking action. So the third time, she says, I feel you want to trunk me, My man said, well, said to himself, well, since you're asking all the time, we'll take this to the second floor. And it goes to the second floor. And she working up bad for the more. I know you don't want to trunk me in the same spot. I know. So I bring this back to the casual sex thing. If it's not on your mind at all, why bring it up, right? So it's suggesting to me that even though this lady is saying that she is not interested in casual sex, it is definitely on her mind. But I'll tell you what's going on. She's not interested in casual sex with gentlemen, the men that she's not interested in. But rest assured, the men that she is interested in, she is most definitely down for some casual sex with them, right? But we'll press on a little bit, right? We'll press on. We back on screen with the article, Neil?
Yes, sir.
All right. There's nothing delicious about hoping that you give an ish or having to play it cool, because I do give an ish. I want to go on dates. Yes, dates, not hangouts. That distinction is important because a hangout could mean that we're going to walk around a mall like we did at 14 when our moms were our only means of transportation. We all remember them times, right? A hangout implies that we're bros. I have enough friends, sir. No, thank you.
What?
When you say you want... Yeah. And I'm all right with that, I am all right with that. I'm all right with it. When you say you want to take me on a date, I know you're taking it seriously and that I'm not going out with some 19-year-old kid, which wasn't appealing even when I was 19. We can come back to that. I want you to ask me a few days before and plan something. I want you to put some effort into dating me. I don't need flowers, but God damn it, some sign that you care would be nice. It would be nice, wouldn't it, right, guys?
Wouldn't it?
No, please note, guys, please note that the writer didn't want 19-year-olds when she herself was 19. And I am certain that most of the women in the chat can identify and relate to that. But let's also note that she's saying that she wants dates that are planned. But here in the Senate, Senate members, cabinet members, you know what we're talking about. We all know that when it comes to the men that women really want, no date is even required. Shoot, they don't even need the hangout at the mall at age 14 years old. Right? I got my goggles on, I got my scalpel. We dissecting tonight. Right? And check it. Fellas, hear me out for the next couple seconds, couple minutes. And if you identify with the things I am saying, drop some ones in the chat. Shoot, ladies, if you identify with the things that I am going to highlight here now, drop some ones in the chat. Now, some of us men, we take ladies out and we wine and dine them. We listen to the problems that they have with the ex or exes, and we are the perfect gentleman. Now, in these COVID times, now you know you gotta be home by 9. So we take them back home by 8:30 because shoot, we still gotta get home too. We tell them we had an awesome time and we love to see them again soon. And you know, depending on how confident you are, you might even try to sneak a little, well, not sneak, but get a kiss on the cheek and then you head home. Right? Fellas, if you're with me, put some ones in the chat so far. Perfect gentleman. And then the twist comes. You pull off. And one of these same exes she was telling you about on your date pulls up. You pull it like Jim Screechy, and guess what? He's sleeping over. And he ain't pay for the date. He ain't buy a chip for the night. Depending on how fancy you want to get. He ain't buy no horse dovers. And some people tell the crudites and canapes, canapes and crudités for those of you who are uninitiated. Yeah? He ain't paying for nothing. You get home and you send her a text to let her know, but yeah, I getting safe. No response. She responds the next morning to tell you that she fell asleep from the wine, or she left the phone in the next room to charge, or she had a headache from the wine, so she had a whole little sleep. Meanwhile, you poor fella, you buy the story and go along, and you excited for date number 2, and you trying to negotiate number 2, and she will accept date number 2. But what you don't know is that the reason she didn't respond to your "I get home safe" text was that she get full of like laundry at 2:37. Fellas, if you hear me, if you're feeling me, put some ones in the chat. Yeah? We know that, yeah, women don't want hangouts, women want dates. But they want dates from whom? The men that they're really so interested in. You see? Let me see how to put this without being crass, as one of my exes would tell you. There is a price to the P. There is a price to the P. And as I said at Animal Farm, all pigs are equal, but some are more equal than others.
Big line.
So the price, big line. So the price that Neil is going to pay for the P from P, I might go pay more. Shoot, Jimmy might go pay more. Stephen Wu, he might go pay $300 in some Chinese food.
He has paid more.
Sorry about that, Steve. How to get that in? Yeah, but you guys know what we're talking about. Shoot, I still might get it for free because he's that guy. You know what I mean? So there is a price to the P. And every man's price is different depending on the lady, right? So fellas, if you're feeling me, let me know, right? Because I can't see the chat right now. We're just reading these notes and going down. But let me get back to the article. Yeah, let's get back to the article. She says, after that date call, it's not that hard. It's refreshing. The 2-day waiting period should be a myth. Fortunately, it's not. But think about how silly it is. And on this, we agree, Neil. She says, oh my God, that woman was amazing. And I definitely want to need to do that in my voice. Oh my God, that woman was amazing. And I definitely want to see her again. But instead of just making it happen, I'm going to make her sit around and wonder if I like her or not. Following through shouldn't be a rarity. And here's the thing. On this, we agree. following through should not be a rarity. But gentlemen, in the chat, let me talk about it. After a date, don't you follow through? Because you think me talking to fairly normal guys in the chat. Yeah, talk to me.
I know you're looking at chat. First thing, shout out Jennifer. Jennifer says, she forgot about daylight saving time. What we talking about? We talking about single men versus single women. Sorry, versus men. We're looking at an article where we are, where it discusses basically what women want. No, I see Beige and Erica. I love when Beige and Erica comments, because she challenges us. She gives us pushback, and we love it because it keeps us on our toes and it helps us to fully articulate what we are, where we are coming from, and what we mean. What kind of women y'all just be chasing though? Erica, my dear, there are a lot of these types of women out there, and I think some of y'all women would like to believe. Because watch this scene, right, Erica? What kind of women be chasing? Okay, it seems you're implying that there's some sort of rarity, is some sort of negligible aberration, right? But every man in this chat, put ones in the chat if you've engaged women like this before, or any of the women we've talked about here on the Senate. You see, I understand that some women, they don't date women, and they've kind of lived in a sheltered environment when it comes to how men or what men go through. I know society, the patriarchal society, has told you all that, men are dogs, men are dangerous, men are no good, right? And women are, sorry about that there, and women are delicate flowers, and really and truly, if a woman does react in a very negative way or in a very entitled way, it is because of a man. And we are here to tell you, as we have always been, that you've been fed the lie. You've been fed a tale, a fairy tale, and the cake is a lie. Because, trust me when I tell you, Erica, it's not so anecdotal when you really go with all the conversations and the spaces that we've inhabited and the experiences that we've gone through too. It's not anecdotal. Anyhow, Derek, I didn't mean to hijack the mic from you.
Yeah, man, that's fine. I want Erica to think back, cast her mind back to her own dating life, and think about the times in there where there'd been a guy that was interested in you, and you decided, I ain't really feeling like that, so I can make him do X, Y, Z to get with me. And then there was another guy that to this day could still get it if he call you right now. You're gonna put that in chat, but cast your mind back and think. Everybody has that person that if they call you right now, you are willing to say, you know what, I did. And shoot, someone will be willing to break curfew to get it.
Get break down like IKEA furniture. It's just saying.
Break out like raw macaroni. You are willing to get there to get it, right? Trust me, I don't make up these things. I tell you this, I don't come and tell me the lies. Big up my man Marvin. See Marvin in the house, man.
Shout out Marvin.
Big respect.
Wait, Denise. Let me be here.
Denise says she's interested in sex, just not casually.
Yeah. Wait.
Justin, Denise don't break the code. Yes, and today I am in the house breaking down, dissecting, cutting up with my trusty scalpel, right? So, Aston says this man is spitting though. I'm wondering who he's talking about. Maybe me or you, Neil, but I appreciate whichever one it is. Jimmy said he dated one woman. I'm happy for you, my brother.
Jimmy boy, you, my son. No. Erica, Jimmy is an anomaly. Jimmy get out licking. Because Jimmy, I think is married right there. He's married.
Yeah.
Right? And Jimmy, I don't know if you want to tell the people how long you've been married, but I don't think it's been a few months that you've been married. So, Jimmy is the anomaly. One per dated one woman and married, and still married after all these years. He is the aberration. So
that is a fact. I see Cat in the house. She's saying we're a live with Bajans and my recommendations. Wow, good evening. Yeah, we are happy to have you. Awesome to have you. Keep coming back. Bring some friends. Come through and share. I am assuming you're not from, not in sunny Barbados, but we are happy to have you here on the live. And we are being invaded again by our spam folk, but
I try to deal with it
we keep pressing on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No problem. We keep pressing on, right? Now, let me just backtrack and see where he stopped.
Yeah, you stopped at following through shouldn't be a rarity.
Right. Now, this is the dicey part, folk. She says, I want you to be honest. Whoa.
It's scary.
Here's the thing. We are both adults. I don't need you to tell me what you think I want to hear. No, thank you. I can call my mom and have her tell me I'm pretty if I really need to hear it. Ooh. The idea that you feel that you need to tell me something you don't believe just so you can get in my pants is ridiculous. If I want to sleep with you, I will. It's totally that simple. I don't need to hear some long rambling speech about how incredible you think I am when in reality, you're just trying to bust a nut. I would rather know upfront what you're interested in. If we go out and you don't want to see me again, brace yourself because this is hard to understand.
Ooh,
don't tell me that you do. Believe it or not, women don't want to be lied to.
Oh, Derek. Keep going, everybody.
Tight, Neil.
You go, brother.
I'm not going to tell you some fairy tale story about how wonderful you are if I don't think it. And on that, we agree. Women will not sugarcoat, mollycoddle, soft soap, anything for you. We've said it time and time again on this show. Women will say what they need to say to you, and however it lands, it lands. So on that, this lady and I agree.
However,
let me backtrack. This is a real backing track, right? Backtracking. Firstly, men do call after dates, right? Unfortunately, for ladies, it is not the men that they want. We know Pookie and Ray Ray ain't calling. Chan and Tyrone ain't calling. Those men have other options that they're exploring. But the normal everyday guys, like the guys in the chat, they will call. Following through is not a rarity. With regard to the honesty portion now, let me be real.
No, let's be honest.
Let's be honest. Ladies, you know full well, you don't want your man to be honest with you. You don't want men to be honest with you. You know this. Come on.
Or they can't handle the truth.
Come on now. Come on. You know you don't want men to be honest with you. I've said several times before, right? A thought starts here in a man's brain. It travels down to his brain, gets to his mouth, and then it hits the filter. Bram! And he's like, you know what? This may be the best thing for me to say. Let me just backtrack from this. The filter sends it back to his brain. It's recalibrated, reconfigured. Say it back to the filter, and the filter's like, okay, yeah, this here can pass. Let it go through. And he says what he has to say.
Marley Hill, sing along. And lady, I got time sadly. Thank you for joining us, Marley. Consider subscribing. Wow. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Ladies, you don't want men to be honest. Especially if it's going to hurt your feelings. Let me say that again. Ladies, you do not want men to be honest. Especially if it's going to hurt your feelings. Everybody in the system know women don't handle rejection well. So don't tell me that all of a sudden, if a man don't want to be with you, you can be cool with him just saying, oh yeah, this was nice, but I don't feel like this is going any further.
No,
You ain't gonna be cool with that.
you know, I feel as though you had this as a short,
Yeah.
but it was too long, so you wanted to give it to me live raw regularly, right? Raw like Brunswick tuna. No. Ladies and gentlemen, particularly ladies listening here, right? I always have a problem with the attitudes presented in this article. The whole heart of brace yourselves, that you're trying to educate us, man. Like you,
Yeah.
you. Let me give you some. Let me put you on some game, because brace yourself. Well, let's keep in spirit. I am not above getting no any mud and being petty. Brace yourselves with me. There is being delicate because he has on his his scarf and his goggles. You know, he has come in a gentlemanly attire tonight. But me, I got a 5 o'clock shadow on my hair long. I got rasta beads. I come here to fight, right? I cannot tolerate this type of behavior. Of course, women don't want to be lied to. However, they don't want the truth. You see, it is a middling area that is so funny. It is a gray area. It's this.
Great.
Yeah, but gray. It don't make sense. Yes, when I want the truth. I see ladies in the chat here saying, I do want the truth. I can handle it. Really? Really? When you message a man and say, babe, you want to hang out? And the man is either busy or the man tells you pointedly, no, I don't feel like. You need an example. You need a reason. Trust me when I tell you, all right? I have done it both ways. I have dipsy doodled. I have coddled. Got her nowhere, ultimately. And I have out and out lied. And I too have got her nowhere. To spare feelings. So you know what I do? Sometimes I ignore.
My whole time I see Antonio in the chat, man. Big respects, Antonio. Good to see
Well, Antonio Baptiste.
Appreciate you passing through.
Listen, Antonio Baptiste is a big one because she too would follow our sports podcast every Monday. This just a shameless plug. But anyhow,
yeah, no wrong that.
Well, Neil, I will make it moving. As you know, I've dated blunt, honest people. So, all right, I get thrown off there. Thanks for joining us, Antonio. Consider, subscribing, notifications, like, comment, dislike, share. Bring your friends. Bring your friends. Bring your friends. I don't care what else you do. Bring your friends. No, my problem here is that women want the truth, but can't handle the truth because men are it is comically simple how we are. We are predictable. We are creatures of habit, men of routine. There are times where all we want to do is sit down and watch basketball. We don't want to cuddle. We don't want to talk on the phone. We literally just want to watch basketball. And that includes not with you. So when you come in hot and heavy, you've had a couple of dates, you're dating, you're in a relationship, whatever, right? Jennifer, hold on a minute. Before you get with the hate layers, right? You pump brakes, because that is a very broad and abstract concept that you come in with both layers. Because lying is a nuanced thing. We obviously don't agree on lying, but human beings by nature lie every day. White lies, little small lies. Oh, I like that dress. Yeah, bro. You was killing it last night in Call of Duty. Little simple lies. Because it's this whole social pressures of not wanting to hurt feelings and everything like that. Sometimes you're asked pointed questions. How do you look? You look fat. In 2021, can you imagine you asking a man, how you think I look?
You can't say that.
You look fat. You look fat.
Can't say that.
No, you look fat. No.
But here's the thing, Neil. And women are famous for this. They will get and encourage people in things that they know are subpar or don't. All right, backtrack. Let me not do exactly what I'm talking about right now. People will know things look bad and will say, I see it on IG daily. You go, girl, and the fires, bare flames under the post and all kind of thing. I don't know you want my little body dress.
Barzas. No, Derek. No,
Can't
they
say
want
that,
no, Derek. They want honesty, innit?
The white truth. That's true. The white truth.
They don't want
The white
layers.
truth. Go ahead.
So
Yes.
to me, we have conflated saying nothing or sparing for feelings to lying. So no, you ask me how you look, and I tell you straight out, yeah, you put on some weight. No, that ain't working me. I don't want honesty. But then it can come into, oh, but child, you ain't gonna say it so rough. But I thought you like it rough, B. Thought you want honesty. No, because watch and see. Women don't like layers. Nobody likes layers. Nobody likes things like being deceived. Only like shout out my mom, Mark Moore. Take a minute. There's a real general there. My mom, my brother. But yes,
Martin, the host.
Mark Moore there.
No, big
Mark Moore there.
respects. Big
Yeah.
respects, Marcus.
Right? So, no, that you see Mark, check out our movie crew, BMC. We review
Correct.
movies with Barbadian flair. Check us out on YouTube. Like, subscribe, all of that. Got a lot of content coming. But women say they don't like lies. Women say they don't like people to be deceived. But that is a lie. Nobody likes liars. Yeah? But at the end of the day, nobody don't want the feelings hurt neither. You think if I come dealing with one of women in here, I got my little 3-inch murderer for a penis, right? And I think I chopping down some wood. I put on top of you, and I think that I serving the best loving in the history of love. But you there saying like cheese on bread, though. Ma really bracking up my scandal, how to get away with murder, Dr. Love, house, movie watching. And when they tell you when I get off of you, I sweating. It's cheese on bread. How was I loving? Were you gonna tell me? No. Let me keep it a buck. Let me keep it 100. We want honesty. Were you gonna tell me you love me? We married or we dating? Were you gonna tell me? I think you know it, you don't like raw macaroni is my mother there say. But were you gonna tell me? Take a moment and digest that. You can come and tell me. Well, let me tell you something. Go ahead.
This is my girl Rhea Clark, the host. Big up Rhea Clark.
Yeah, Rhea Clark. But you ain't, women, you ain't gonna come and tell me straight to my face, a man you love, a man that where we are doing things for one another. The only thing you tolerating is my small 3-inch terror, right? You know, cause no, you can hear, that don't make sense to me because I would never have a man that all of a sudden know his qualifiers, right? But the truth of the matter is that nobody likes their feelings hurt, and nobody likes to hurt feelings of people that they care about. So within that context, right? You call or you want to go out with me, you dating me, but basketball playing, I want to watch basketball. Yeah? You want to hear?
How does a man say, I want to watch basketball?
Instead of spending time with you.
Immediately it comes down to that. So you prefer to watch basketball as opposed to spending time with me. That's immediately what it's going to be. And
you see,
I would lie. Real talk.
Okay. Here, Jennifer, no. It is how you say.
2 + 2 is 4. No matter how you say it.
Jennifer,
is your doggy small?
Is your doggy small? Is a doggy small? Doggy small is doggy small in Russian. Doggy small is doggy small in China. Doggy small is doggy small in London. Doggy small is doggy small worldwide. So I don't know how you. So Jennifer, tell me how you would tell me my penis is small. Put it in the chat. We just had sex.
Right now.
We are together. We've been together for a few months. We are in love. You think that I'm the best man you ever had. But me and my 3-inch terror now put down the loving, in my mind, the loving of my life. But you did not orgasm. You didn't enjoy it. Shoot, you were studying other things. So, help me out. Tell me how you would tell me, Jennifer. As Jennifer,
Let me jump in here.
As Jennifer, as you. Wait, Derek?
Yeah, man, I hear.
Wait. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Here's the thing. We have a mutual friend.
We got a huge delay. We got a huge delay. So, we got a huge delay. So, wait, Derek, hold on. Well, it's a delay. So I'm hearing things back and forth. So what I can do, Derek, I can disconnect from you, and or you could put down call back so that we could try to get this thing.
Yeah, no problem.
Right? You can't arrive at that after 3 months. You cannot arrive after 3 months. That might be in small. You can try to dipsy do it now, Jennifer. You can come with all sorts of things. You go find out the first night, and you can come. I know. You see, I'm honesty. That what I want. It can be hard for you to come and be honest in this situation with me, because you can say no. But shoot, I ain't want the man that and I ain't gonna get the man and You can come with all types of rhetoric to try to avoid the obvious. You ain't want to hurt nobody feeling. Shoot, I will even make it simpler for you, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek. I'm dealing with Jennifer.
Me there?
Yeah, Jennifer. Cause Jennifer here trying to dipsy do to me, right? Sorry, going wrong shirt here. I ain't going to dipsy do the shirt. Let me put it like this, Jennifer. I ain't got small wood. I got good iron. I got good iron. Usually love ain't good, but tonight I just ain't doing it right. I think they breaking it down. You cannot keep noise. I asked you afterward how it feel. No. You can tell me no, oh, you had an off night. The loving wasn't good tonight. Maybe you should try again later. I did not come. Like, let me hold on. Maybe I misunderstood Neil. Is the sex always bad? You see, we can get all sorts of dipsy doodle, but you know what, when it's
that's all you coming down here. It can be a lot of equivocation.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, right? We have a mutual friend.
Furthermore, Derek, carry the show for a minute. Carry the show for a minute. Hold on a minute, man.
Yeah. He and we have a mutual friend. And only today I was talking about, I made mention of this story. And he says he went on an escapade in his earlier days, and he, as he would say, he put his best moves. You know what I mean? And he thought that he was doing the world of things. He would say, I put in my best moves. And he said he left, and he was on his way home. He saw his phone ringing. The lady was calling him. And he said to himself, you know what? I guess she wants some more. He pick up, yeah, baby. And she was like, listen, don't come back at my place. And he said he was crushed. He went for about 4 months. He just kept to himself. He went around other women, not as though. So again, and that was a man receiving that. Imagine a woman hearing up front, but yeah, you know, because this is the thing. Don't fool your foot, you know. Men have bad experiences too. There are some men who have actually faked it. My man ready. You have some men who have actually faked it. Believe it or not, it happens. Right? So don't say that you want the truth. I have I have a friend who will tell you must temper your honesty with sensitivity. But as soon as you do that, you have to equivocate. You have to dixie doodle. You have to soft soap. You have to cuddle. You have to dipsy doodle. You have to.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
You just have to. Because when we go in the chat right now, people saying they prefer they'd rather just fake it. Erica says, yeah, I don't want to give the negative feedback. I prefer to fake it. You know what I mean? Some people won't, and Rhea saying she won't give negative feedback. She just won't fake. So what we can do? Ladies, how would you process it if a man says to you, yeah, it was all right. It could be better.
Perfect example. Vimy, you went down on your mind. Because we's grown folks. We grown folks.
Yeah, we grown.
Right. You going down for your mind. You putting in the work. Like you there getting to town and you like cheese
busting on your best moves.
You're like cheese on bread, boy. Lord of mercy, boy. Wish the camera was here. I here putting in my best work. I have never gone down on somebody as good as I'm going down here. But then you ask the man, so babe, because the man, you know, you would have done that, gone into the sex, everything like that. Man turn you over, sex. And then it done, no, you say, babe, tell me truth.
How you like that?
You like that sloppy toppy? No. What is my mom gonna say? Ask them with the got 3,000. We up to got 9,000 now though.
And there you get.
Cause you want honesty, so no, I knowing my proclivity for that type of action.
Yeah.
I can tell you straight. You want honesty now, Jennifer? I can tell you honestly, that was not good.
I said what I said.
Bigger Aston, man. Bigger Aston. After you have made this so bored, brother.
But seriously speaking, right, Jennifer? Honestly, that was not good. No, you want to get qualified. You want to get some sort of understanding. So when you say it was not good, what do you mean? As in, no, honestly, babe, tell me how you would rank it. That was the worst oral sex I've ever received in my life. No is how you gonna say it. No is how you gonna say it. You can't be so rough. Be sensitive, right? So you ask your partner how to improve, Jennifer? You sound real good here with all you clothes on, but he said it. But I can assure you,
it's true.
I can assure you.
When you're naked.
Shit. Listen, anyhow, the point remains, when I sidetrack me here with this article, right? But I really want to stay on track here, right? Because you want honesty. You want to be told. You want the man to follow through. You want all of these things, right? But let's be honest. When the man come and tell you he don't want to hang up with you because he want to hang up with the fellas, he want to watch basketball, he just want to play video games. Shoot, the man might not even feel like he have a reason. Just know that I can be home.
Yeah.
I can be home. I can be by myself. I don't want to spend time with you. Then we gotta get into Kadir, you can say sensitive or this or that. No. You want honesty.
Also, Neil, you have to consider, if you say then, the next time
They may ask it.
you know, it's a noise. But I don't want to spend time with you, and you the preferred.
Watch it now, right? Watch it
So
now.
now we got problems.
I can. Matter of fact, don't let me do that. I was gonna give an example, right? But
Yeah.
let me put brakes on personal
But I'll
business.
tell you this, right? Let me digress just a little bit, Neil, from that article and go to another article. Since we're talking about honesty, right? It would have sent you the link. You
Yeah.
think I did?
Yeah,
yes, I did.
Let me get that
And
on screen
this
right
article,
now.
folks. Yeah, this article is Roll Reboot. And it says, a man is by Robin Korth from 2014. It says, a man told me my body was too wrinkled for him. I don't want to get into all this. It's sizable, but we can go through it. I am not a young woman anymore. I am a woman well lived. My body tells of all the years she has carried my spirit through life. Naked, I stood at the closet doors with the lights on and made myself ready. I took a deep breath and positioned the mirrors so I could see all of me. I consciously worked to remove my self-believed inner image, her self-believed inner image. I opened my eyes and looked very carefully at my body, and my heart lurched at the truth. I am not a young woman anymore. I am a woman well lived. My body tells of all the years she has carried my spirit through life. I am a 59-year-old woman in great health and in good physical shape. I stand 5 feet 9 inches tall and weigh 135 pounds. I wear a size 6 in both jeans and panties, and my breasts are nowhere near my navel. In fact, they still struggle to make it full up in a B-cup bra. Let me just fast forward a little bit, a couple paragraphs down. And she says, we met on a dating site. Dave was interesting, gentlemanly, and bright. You with me, Neil? You
Yeah,
with me?
we same page.
He held my, sorry about that. He held my hand and toured me with me on long bicycle rides. He drove many miles to come to my door. He made meals for us both and ruffled my dog's happy head. I was enticed and longed for the full knowing of this man, and so we planned a weekend together. That's when things got confusing, unspoken, and just not quite there. We went to bed in a couple's way, unclothed and touching. all
Biblically.
parts near. Biblically. Kisses were shared and sleep came in hugs. I attempted more intimacy throughout the weekend and was deterred each time. On Monday evening over the phone, I asked this man who had shared my bed for 3 nights running why we had not made love. Your body is too wrinkly, he said without a pause.
Sure, you
I
can.
have spoiled myself. Yeah, pretty much. I have spoiled myself over the years with young women. I just can't get excited with you. I love your energy and your laughter. I like your head and your heart, but I just can't deal with your body. She says, folks, I was stunned. The hurt would come later. I asked him slowly and carefully if he found my body hard to look at. He said yes.
Oh.
So this means seeing me naked was troublesome to you? I asked. He told me he had just looked away. And when this lights, yeah, let me give you the mongrel there. And when the lights were out, he pretended my body was younger, that I was younger. My breath came deep and full as I processed this information. My face blazed as I felt embarrassed and shamed by memories of my easy nakedness with him in days just past. I ain't gonna read no more of that. Ladies and gentlemen in the Senate tonight, was Dave too harsh? Or was Dave just being honest? Yeah, man. But did Dave handle it correctly? If we say we want honesty, yeah? If we say we want honesty, Dave did not have sex with this woman. Let's put that out there as well. He didn't have sex with her, so you can't say that he just used her to get sex. He saw the body, he didn't like it, he told her.
That can work with me.
Was he wrong to say that? Or should Dave have just kind of see if he could have let her down easy or whatever? Or was the truth worth?
Now, Derek, don't jump in here yet.
Yeah, man.
Serena, why did Dave stay? So then, why did Dave stay 3 nights? Serena, you see.
The man had the thing, but
the man had the thing, but and the man like the woman, like he like the woman. It's just the man can't. The man did not make love with the woman. So this is the thing.
They have sex, Erica. They slept in the same bed, but they have sex.
Good. So I am grateful that article there is. I tell you, there is people on the street hustling in the Bacalis and social media, you know. And we don't come to Dipsy Doodle. We don't come to Dipsy Doodle because, and it was Derek was reading that article. I understand it now. Nobody wants their insecurities pressed upon. Nobody wants their insecurities pressed upon. No, some people don't like rejection. Let's be honest. Nobody likes rejection. For some people, it's a major insecurity. Some people, their body is an insecurity. Shoot, we get tell all the time. We did a show, a couple of weeks ago where a lady was on, what's his name? Nico Velli. Nico Velli's Instagram live.
Yes.
Right? Plus size woman talking about she grace sense on my table, she ain't gonna bring nothing, right? And even though we said it has nothing to do with her appearance because we know plus size women that are so nice that, you know, you would not shoot. Every now and then, we come across a picture of a plus size woman and be like, yo, that woman's a nice woman. I can see myself getting in trouble there.
Yeah, we work with it.
Right? But no, once you press the button of insecurity on someone, whether it be finances, whether it be mental health, whatever, once you press that button of insecurity, now is like, well, I don't know if I necessarily want the honesty. So you know what, Jennifer? I approached it wrong because giving examples don't matter. Because for you, certain insecurities may not matter. But I am sure you have an insecurity. And I am sure if when confronted with a partner that challenges your insecurity or touches the button of insecurity, the man can say as nice as he wants. The man could be as sensitive as he want. The point is, you don't want to hear that. You don't want none of that action. You don't want none of that
You
action.
really don't.
You don't. So you know what? This article here, we go back now to the article that I was originally reading. My thing is that I understand this sounds good for the women, right? This sounds empowering. This sounds, shoulders back, chest out. You understand? This sounds like you're taking charge. But let me tell you the truth, women. As long as, because when you put yourself out there, you're vulnerable, particularly in a naked sense or in an emotionally vulnerable sense. When you are rejected, it don't feel good. The man can say as nice as he want, as nice as he can, and you can still take umbrage. Shoot, there have been situations in my dating past where I said things as nicely as I could to a woman, and it was a problem. It was an issue. You ain't never want to see me. You don't want to spend time with me. But I tell you up front, and you ask me, and I tell you what it is. But no. So this whole article here, I can put it back on screen here before I let Derek continue, because I don't want to take up. Derek wants to get the points, and I don't want to take up thing, right? But I can put the article back on screen, right? I don't need to hear some long rambling speech about how incredible you think I am, when in reality you're just trying to bust a nut. Okay. Men, we go back here. Men, how many of you have told a woman point blank, here tune, sweet girl,
About action.
I about action, I about nothing else, not committing nothing else. And the woman said, bet, I don't. And then the woman come back a few times later and tell you, what are we? I don't feel like we come here to dipsy do that. We don't, We don't come and just make up things. You understand? So now we go back here. Cause I come to fight. Well, don't let me say that. But I come prepared to defend, right? I would rather know up front what you're interested in. If we go out and you don't want to see me again, brace yourself, because this is hard to understand. Bullshit. Don't tell me that you do. Believe it or not, women don't want to be lied to. I am not going to tell you some fairy tale story about how wonderful you are if I don't think it. Because, my dear, because women have this entitlement where they can say what they want. So, man, they can say what they want. You know what? You need to come with more wood there. You know what? You just ain't got the money and the financial capacity. You know what? You cool, but I'm looking for a man that little taller. Right? Your BMI don't match up for me. Yeah? And we got to take that. Because you getting feel. But as soon as we start to sulk and get feelings, you get that term, get your feelings, you need to man up. This man is a simp. This man soft. But when we do it, the one women, and we tell them really whole school keeping, right? Then what? What? So that this whole thing, you know what? Derek, continue. I don't.
Yeah, man. Justin is sharing the story. Says he was about to go down, had to hit the brakes because she had the Amazon down there. I'm sure that most of us have experienced that at some point or the other.
Should have walked with a pick and comb.
Yeah, Erica says the first article is about men playing games. No, they ain't into the woman, but will still sleep with her. Telling whatever lies or withholding the rejection to get the cat. And here's the thing. Yeah, go ahead.
Erica, the first article was about men playing games. Is it really? Let's be honest. Really? Let's be honest. Let's read over the article, Erica. Read over the article. Is it about men playing games? Because what is playing games? Tell me, Erica, where you have seen men playing games. To me, what she has described is just what's happened from both men and women. Because let's not fool our foot, Women is doing the same thing that going on here. So, if you want to say, okay, we're talking about men playing games. Men just play games because you're saying he don't call back 2 or 3 days later. Your man might be busy. Yeah? Why we immediately go to playing games? Did she give a pointed example that this is coming from a space where a man played games with her or men played games with her? No.
Also, Neil, what we want to consider too, right? Know that because Erica said that it's about men playing games. And does anybody get the impression that this lady is speaking after 2 experiences or even 3? Because based on what we hearing here and the conviction with which she's speaking, you kind of get the impression that she is experiencing the field and knows what she's talking about. So if we talk about men playing games, we talk about this chick playing games too, because we all know how. Or matter of fact, let me ask you a real question: how is it you only attracting these kind of men, the Chads and the Tyrones?
There's a common denominator, you know.
How is it you only? How are you? Only one person has ever been present at all the events in your life. So,
and let's be honest, right?
How is it that she's choosing like this? She's choosing the same man with different faces.
She got tight. She got tight. She got tight. So there any man fault?
It might be that.
Because let's be honest, she ain't there all the men in the world. So she's dated a subsection of men that fit her build, her type. Maybe it's his looks, maybe it's not. We don't go into the whole. You see, that's what we don't do here. You know, we just go based on the facts and evidence that are presented. In anything that we say or do, anything we review, anything we talk about, we go on what is there. So we need to understand this, right? Ladies, I understand. Honesty. We've been taught that honesty is, you know, we hate liars. Everybody say, I can't stand a liar. Me personally, I can't stand a thief. I can deal with a liar before a thief, right? But let's be fair. We lie every day. And it's not so black and white as to say, oh, he got to tell me the truth always, or I can tell you the truth always, because you know what? The same way you can tell me the truth and they say, no, that ain't gonna work with me. I done with you on this. And you say, oh, you can't tell the truth. It's the same way that it will happen to you. The man just has to be talking on something you are insecure about. Yeah? So let's pump brakes. Shout out Daniel. You see Daniel in the chat. Pump brakes. I understand. There's a bit of societal things that we need to unpack and unlearn. You understand what I mean? We need to understand that one, Erica, a lot of things that this woman is talking about, literally things that I have done, and I was not playing games. I simply was busy. I simply felt the need to say, you know, I like you, I like spending time with you, but I got things to do. And yes, I understand you want planning. I understand you want a man to show that he can plan, but my schedule is very inflexible. Very flexible, sorry. Like, you know what? I can be very blunt. I don't want honesty. My mental health is set up as such that sometimes I don't want to plan 2 or 3 days in the future, because 2 or 3 days in the future, I don't feel like seeing a boy or a girl. So, as much as you want me to plan and me to make a date and say, okay, on Friday at 3 o'clock, I'm going to pick you up and carry you on a picnic. I ain't met all them plans, right? But I would rather tell you, you know what? I ain't met plans where they feel comfortable versus at 2:59, they tell you, look, you know what? I ain't in a good space. I'm not coming. For you to say, as much as I appreciate the honesty, even though it was last minute, I can't deal with a man with a mental health issue. No, you got to tell me how you don't want to be with me because of my mental health issue. How you going to tackle that without hurting my feelings? You got honesty for me?
Yeah.
Okay, continue here.
No, she goes on. Let me go back to the article, dude.
Yeah.
Please don't freak out if I want to talk to you. I like you. Stop panicking. If you don't like me back, see above. It's okay if we talk. It's okay if you want to talk to me or want to see me again. Don't wait until it's too late to decide you want me. I was seeing this guy for a while, a couple years back, and we did the whole playing it cool and casual sex thing off and on for almost a year. Well, he did. I had no issue being like, hey, I like you. I hope that's okay. I knew he liked me back. Honestly, we were a good match, but he waited until he moved 3,000 miles away to admit to having feelings for me. What's even more alarming is that even though we've had the discussion about where we both stand, he's still timid. He's still weird about being anything other than broy about it. The last time I saw him, we went on this sweet date, and the next day he was so uncomfortable with me. Why? Who gives an ish? Can someone please explain what is so scary or shameful about having feelings and being willing to express them. I don't need to have a 45-minute daily discussion about the fuzzy wuzzies, but I shouldn't be afraid to terrify you if I have an emotion other than horniness. I won't tell anyone if it's something you're embarrassed about, but you are capable of having feelings, aren't you? So let me stop right there. Stop right there.
Damn you, Derek Marshall, damn you. Cheese on break, but this man is nothing but persistent.
Now, there's a lot to unpack in that. So let me start back and come forward, right? There's nothing wrong with expressing your feelings. Men have come to realize that expressing feelings puts them in a vulnerable position where women are concerned. And then you get into an argument, and what's bam? Those same insecurities, the stuff you express to her in confidence, are now weaponized against you. And I think it was Aston mentioned it earlier when we were talking about the honesty and all that. Let me just see if I can find it, because I don't like to misquote people. Oh Lord, there's a lot of action in the chat. I couldn't keep up with that. But Aston essentially he said, you know, you get an argument and all of a sudden, you know, you hear how small your bird is and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And men know this to be true. I've said it to before here. Look, if you got stuff bothering you, man, share it with your boys.
A
share
therapist.
With your mother. Share with your father. Share with a therapist. But sharing it with a woman, ladies, I know this is going to sting to hear, but sharing it with a woman ain't necessarily the best idea, because those same insecurities are weaponized against you, right? There's another content creator who talks about shame, insults, guilt, need to be right. Those are the weapons that women will pull out in an attempt to win an argument, right? So suddenly in the argument, because your points they are stronger than hers in the argument, you hear, "Oh, your doggy small," right? Or what your mother would think about this. You know what I mean? And those are the weapons that come out. So when you tell a man to express his feelings, he's going to be cautious about it. Because again, he knows from the previous thing we talked about, women will say what they need to say, and however it land, because women intend the intention is to win the argument. Collateral damage be damned. The intention is to win the argument. A couple of weeks ago, Neil, we did, I think it was a live stream. It may have been a live stream. It may have been a short. I can't remember which it was. And in the aftermath thereof, an ex-schoolmate of ours, Neil, I won't call her name. We were having a discourse about it, and she made the point to me that men will come to court banking on their story or banking on their evidence being sufficient to get an equitable split in divorce or whatever.
Not in this patriarchal
Women
system.
come to court with lawyers. Not in this patriarchal system. Women come to court with lawyers. And I said to her, but why isn't that enough? And she's a lawyer. She's a lawyer. And me being devil's advocate, shoot, if everything cool, we should be able to organize this between us. But that is not the case, because I said to you guys before, when things begin to unravel in the relationship, you are now the enemy. You in a sweet sugar baby honey delight, as Eric Lewis said in a mad song so many years ago. You know them things, you are now the enemy.
Public enemy number one.
And as such, you need to approach it as if you are. Sometimes we men get caught up, oh, like she's a girl, like man, she won't do nothing so. Look at Tyrese's wife. Tyrese's wife now hire a third lawyer. Dr. Dre's wife, a third lawyer. Dr. Dre's wife served him his divorce papers at his grandmother's funeral on the grave side. On the grave side.
Sheesh.
So when they come and they tell you, yeah, fellas, I was talking to somebody else from one of the guys in the chat. I won't call him his name either. I won't put him on blast. I told him, listen, brother, when you are interacting with, you know, the mother of your child, I would suggest that you document every single thing. Because it's all fun and games till the rabbit got the gun. Yeah. So when we talk, and you said it, man. All
right, Serena. Sorry, Derek. All right, Serena. Keep it good. Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, man. And you dealing with a man, you find a man don't want to open up. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. That man is cautious for a reason. Let me dress back a little further. She says, don't freak out if I want to talk to you. I let you stop panicking if you don't let me back see above. It's okay if we talk, right? Yeah. What we talking about? Tell me what we talking about.
Pause a minute, Derek. Pause the show. Kevin Hunt. Happy birthday, my dog.
Yo, dog.
Happy birthday, my dog. I was to call you today, but today was crazy. I actually picked up the phone to call you, but then I had to go and do something. Happy birthday, my brother. I will contact you as soon as I get a chance. Happy birthday. Anyhow, sorry about that.
Big respects, Kevin. Thanks for tuning in on your birthday, man. Appreciate it. Really do. Big respects, huh? Yeah, so we'll be talking about. We want to talk about. Ladies, let me break down some code for you, right, ladies? The gentlemen will understand the position from which I'm coming. When you come and you talk about your day and who you've vexed with at work and the lady that didn't speak to you, even though you would have done X or Y for her before, and how ungrateful she is and all that. Ladies, men don't care.
You want to want honesty, right?
They don't want to entertain that conversation. You will find a man can sit down quietly and be cool. You need nothing. Turn on TV. Give me some peace and quiet. Be good. You come and you want to talk, so we'll be talking about. We'll be talking about.
But here's the thing, Derek.
What are we going to talk about that is going to interest both of us? Because you don't want to talk sports. I want to talk sports. You don't want to talk sports.
Oh.
So what are we going to talk? But I certainly want to talk about makeup and weave and nails. So what do you want to talk about?
And that's the thing, right? Because I just want to add my little quick 2 cents here.
Yeah, man, do that.
It's not that we don't care about how your day was. If you had a bad day, we want to know that you had a bad day. But we don't want to hear how your manager, she tries, you perceive slights. And how, come with genuine problems. Yeah? Not saying, I ain't trying to invalidate somebody's problems, but let's be honest. There's only so many things. You know your manager you don't like your manager. I actually had to stop talking to a woman because every day she was complaining about her job. Every day. And I say, I would ask her how was her day. She would go out on a rant on her manager and her job. And I would say, if you don't like job.
Man, that's again on your life.
But if you
left your job.
Yeah, left your job. Look for promotion. And I give her all the solutions. And she said she made excuses for every solution I brought up. So you know what?
But here's the thing, Neil. They don't want solutions. They just want an ear. They just want somebody to talk to.
You just made mention to why men should not share with their partners. The reason why I would say men don't share with your partners is because when your partner decides to leave, your therapist, your confidant, the person that you would have gone to your problems with, has taken her services with her as well. And you now are left all alone by your lonesome self, and you don't know how to do it. I went through that. I'm not saying don't share certain things with your partners. That's fine. But when I got problems, my boys is here about it. My therapist is here about it. I have a support system that I've told somebody, if I come to you with my problem, believe me, we are crisis level problem. I'm sorry, but if I am coming to you with child boy, I really am not in a good place. You know that I would have exhausted my therapist, my boys, my mother, the people that are my support system. I would have exhausted that and still feel away. So I am now coming to you. Yeah, because I am now not functioning properly. But if I come to you I come to you whenever there's a slight problem, and I don't go to anybody else, because the Disneyfication of movies got me the Notebook kind of vibe of the movies. Come to me, I want to be your best friend. I want to be your confidant. You could be my best friend, but you don't got to know my problems. Shoot, there is one of my closest friends. There is my best friend. Mark, he was in the chat earlier. He's my brother. He's been my best friend for so long. He is now my brother. You think that man know all of my problems holistically, day to day, in and out? No, because one, I know that fully. Them men ain't professional. Them men ain't professionals. So if I come with them, I venting. And if I just vent it without because that's one thing I hate. I hate venting without a solution. What is the solution? You can vent, but there are ways and means to do it. So please stop resting all of your emotional distress on your partners. Because when you do that and your partner leaves, you don't know what to do. Are you contemplating some dark, ignorant thoughts? Take it from a man that has been there.
I crack it some code tonight, guys. I bring some truth. You see Adrian Reed in the house. I saw you earlier. I didn't get to welcome you, so welcome, brother.
Yes, sir.
To those of you who are in the chat for the first time, watching us for the first time, feel free to subscribe. We really appreciate it. We give Daniel Hines, the Kung Fu in the house. Good to see you too, my brother. Cat says they don't even bother coming home and venting. They just start dinner and get on the phone with my girlfriend. Yes, that's who you talk to, your girlfriend. Because she can commiserate with you. Share. Y'all can relate. When you want to talk about Mac and Fenty Beauty Line and all that, men can't. So the disconnect is going to be real.
But
and I told you Neil I'm breaking down some code.
Brother man.
Let me break down some code.
Let's go.
She said, let me do this. This is life we chose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we got 4 minutes to deal with this because I want to take some calls at 9:30, hopefully, right? If anybody wants to call it.
All right, go for it.
I was seeing this guy for a couple years back, and we did the whole playing it cool and casual sex thing off and on for almost a year.
Get him.
Ladies, you go down market. You go down Tampa Yard. And you want to little parties. And all of a sudden, a man turn up because I love this thing. And he says, you know what? I ain't going to little parties, but hold these pork chops. You don't want pork chops. You want little parties, but you decide, you know what? I can just take these pork chops and quarrel about the lack of lentil patties. The pork chops give you the belly. Because you can't process the oil in them and too much fat on them and all everything. They give you belly. Now you got the shaitans. Who fault it is? The man that sell you the pork chops or you for ban them?
Oh, but we live in a society where it's the man that sell the pork chop. But I jump in the music.
Hey, jump in the music. Big up all shit, Duke Johnson. You buy the pork chops. You know you don't want the pork chops, but you buy them. You don't want play it cool. You don't want casual sex. But you went along with it. Because you had an extra scratch. But not the man tell you, man, I ain't really about this anymore. You vex. Here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing. If you don't want that, if you don't want casual sex, and you don't want to play it cool, stay out front. Let your man know that I bought a relationship.
Sounds like she was playing the games. Anyhow, let's not infer.
Yeah, this way, Bo. I want a relationship. Because here's the thing again, ladies. I tell you, I'm breaking down some code tonight. We keeping it real tonight because we talking honesty, right? Lady said she wanted honesty, so we can get some honesty. Ladies, if you give up the guts, yeah, if you give up the guts for, guess what? Don't expect the man to know purchase, pay for, procure said guts for something.
Not without that
By
discussion.
that, I mean this. You have not, because this is the beauty of the deregulated sexual marketplace, right? Freedom. Women are free. They have agency over their parts. Love that line. They have agency over their parts. They are free to engage whom they choose.
Yes, sir.
Give the guts to whomever you choose. Nothing is wrong with that. Yeah, on that we all agree. But if you don't make, because we talked about the price of the pea earlier, if you don't make a man pay a price for it, do not expect him to buy it. Because here's the thing, you want, it's fascinating to me. The fella that you want, the man that you want, doesn't have to pay for it. You giving it to you. You giving these samples. The man that you don't want, gotta buy it, gotta pay for it. Yeah, so you're making this man jump through hoops. As you Cindy, you gotta beat Bowser to get to you. Because you don't really want it. But the man that you want,
You landing up to the back. The ladder.
Yeah,
the castle.
you correct. Yeah, free market, Aston. Free for all. Everybody can have sex with who they want. There's no requirement to get married or anything like that, no. You know what I mean? Well, Neil believe in marriage, you know what I mean? I don't really get it. I don't bore that line, but yeah, Neil's a marriage guy. He's still a big proponent for marriage.
There's some value in it.
Aston said it's a trap. We can talk about that in a live stream probably next week. Marriage is a trap. That's gonna be the title. Marriage is a trap. Right? So brace yourself for that discussion. We can debate that. All right. I said in the crank. In the battle, back short, talk hole at all. Hashtag
real talk. I said what I said.
That's true, man.
I see Marley.
Yeah.
Marley is saying, nah, Neil, marriage not for you. I've been there. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know this woman. This is the first time I've seen this woman in this chat, and here's what she is telling me. So what? We don't make up this thing. We make it all and bitter.
So, ladies, I'm coming back to the article. If you know if you want a relationship, you gotta say so up front. If you want to go on dates, you cannot free up the poom for nothing and then expect to get a date on the back end. We all know the expressions about the cow, the milk, and buying getting it for free. Everybody know that. I will not use that expression for nobody to say that, or you call them hit dogs and no, you call them cows. I won't do that. Right? But we know, sorry, in case you didn't know, let me make it clear. If you decide to give it away for free, you don't require dates, you don't require commitments, you don't require marriage. If you don't require any of those things from the man, and you just giving up the guts, guess what? They ain't there for you.
The best example, I could put this very succinctly, right? You can't give me a product for free and then ask the man for the price. No, you can't give the man the price. You know what I'm saying? Because you talk about samples, right? But let's be honest. We sit in this space all the time. A man want access to intimacy. Now, you have not had the conversation. You like you, I want you, I could do as I please, agency of my powers. I did not have the conversation about what you're looking for, what you're looking for. You were not honest.
Oh dear, let me get my mind here so far, boy.
So now you gave away the loving, the keys to the entire mansion. I know asking the man about paying for it and the mortgage. But the man done got the house, sweet girl. And you did not set any price, any payment package, no insurance, nothing.
Jeez, on nothing.
So
We get Keisha there too.
So, ladies, instead of coming with this whole type of condescending rhetoric that this woman is coming with, if you like a man and you want to, somebody had a conversation, I had a conversation where we dating with intent. We do not date with intent. I like you, I want you, give it the loving, and then you expect everything to fall into place. Because I is Ryan
You want to
Gosling,
fix it for the back end.
because I is Ryan Gosling, I use Amy Adams. Right? We can ride off in the sunset and be happy, like in the note, well, dead together, like in the notebook. But let's be honest, right? Ladies and gentlemen, if you, and this goes to the men too, don't fool your foot. If you don't stay up front what it is and don't hold to what it is, then whatever you get is at you. Shoot. We meant to say up front, we don't want anything serious. I like you and I want you. I would get some loving. And the woman said, okay, cool. I don't want anything either. Let's have the loving. And then you know what happens? Catch feelings, as somebody say. So you know what? I want some women.
Lord, man. Oh, Lord. Let me read that. Let me read that.
Go ahead.
Read that.
Go ahead.
Erica says, some women boundaries move for the guys they want. These men with options. So you try to connect through sex. Always a bad idea.
Erica.
No, Neil Hoy.
Oh.
Neil Thelbert Hoy. I've known you for a long time.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Woo.
And as long as we've known each other, I've never found you to make up things. And I don't think that you found me to make up things.
I think that's why we've been friends for so long.
You just come and ear remote and talk because you feel like talking.
True.
I want to go back because I know. Let me scroll back to my notes, right? I like to prepare for the show and make sure I don't come and just talk on my ass, right? So let me just make sure. Ray got it there. So she's saying she wants dates planned, but here in the Senate, we all know that when it comes to the men that women really want, no date is even required. I said this earlier. Let me just backtrack and read it, right? And then it gives you the whole rundown, right? When women want a man, the date is not even required. And now Erica comes and says exactly what I said earlier.
Listen.
But I love it.
I love
you know
it.
why I love it, Neil? Because Erica is one of the persons who would always push back. Right? So I love when we can come to a common ground on something like this. Yeah. So thank you, Erica.
Yeah. I mean,
keep coming too. I really appreciate your pushback.
Yeah, we do. But
yeah,
I will say this.
I
will say this, Derek.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Earlier, Marmor came into this chat. I called him my brother. Knew him since I was 3 years old. And I gave him a salute, call him a general. Because, and men don't like to admit things like this, but Mark schooled me a lot about interacting with women. I was very shy, very timid. Still a bit shy, but I really was painfully shy as I was described by a woman before. And Mark took me on his wing and gave me some game, right? And he told me one very pointed thing. He told me, my man, a woman knows she got sent for you within the first interaction with you, though. Whether it be on a date, whether it be on the bus, whether it be in the line that costs you less. Well, at that time, it was more Julienne. But if she got sent for you, she know exactly what box you're going into. And you know what? If you listen and look, keep your eyes and ears open, you will see exactly the signs and you will know exactly what box you fall into. You don't have to chase. You ain't got to run behind. You ain't got to. We see men just run behind women. Sexual harassment, hollering at women and shooting a shot. But he told me, you know, you don't have to shoot. Because I never used to shoot my shot. But he might see you onto something, but I can tell you why you don't have to shoot your shot. Because if you listen and learn to the signs, you would know exactly what line to bowl and not to bowl at all in the first interaction.
Yep.
And Erica comes and says it. So many other women have said it. Women know. Women, if we try to crack on a girl code, right? If wanna know in the first interaction when you got sent for a man or not. It may vary, but you know in the first interaction, I like see and I want see. Yeah? Put some want see chat.
Yeah.
Come on, don't hide. Don't dipsy doodle. We want honesty.
Yeah, man. We talking about single ladies versus the men. Let me talk about it. If you're willing to call in, we here at the Senate podcast tonight. Yeah, we pushing, going up at 28 in the crank with the ones. We love it.
Mm-hmm.
Those of you who want to call in and share your views on the article, talk a little bit about, the whole man-woman dynamic and the things that were said in the article, call in. Let me crank it. Let me talk it. Marvin, I'm saying if you merch for sale, we could organize it. I'm sure we could. Cat says a man that is present but not aggressive, that interacts but takes his time, gets more than the man that's rushing. Yeah. And Steve says, and it's a man's job not to talk himself out of said promise.
Jeez,
And that's
a woman told me that one time. A woman said, it's really up to you to talk yourself out of this level, It's up to you.
Yep.
But them already back up in their bed with the living.
So it just goes to show that all the whining and dining and stuff like that is real nice. But that is the price that the fella she's not interested in will have to pay. You know what I mean? The fella that she's interested in is a free ride for he until she wants more, and then she decides she wants him to pay for the same. Let me not use right. That's a bad analogy. No, that would be a little that could be misconstrued. So let me go again. The access. Yeah, let me say that. That's access. Free access. You know what I mean? Another content creator would tell you no condom privileges and all. You know what I mean?
Yo. Anyhow, real quickly before I ain't seen nobody calling yet, but there I gotta say this, right? Because here on the Senate, we really about improving people, improving the dynamic in the man-woman thing. Women, I can talk to you very pointedly, right? If you like a man, first time you see he used to cheese on bread, I want clean on man like a ackee tree, right? This man could get it with lunch, right? You, one, got to dictate what's the price of your loving. Because there's a deregulated marketplace. And yes, you have agency reports. You don't have to require all of that. You could shoot. If you want to get the love, you could get it. But then don't give it the loving. Yeah? Man, they carry you on a date. Man, you had a phone conversation, voice conversation with this man. Right? Every morning is a good morning text. How you, babe? And you just let he get the guts, the viscous inner, show how MTR, what you get. You continue recovery. Right? But no. You got to set your price. You got to set your price. You got to set your price, your value. If you like the man, you can't wait to get the man the loving. Just have some discretion, willpower, pump brakes, and just let. Just what happened?
Oh my word! Sorry, Neil. I won't cut you off.
Go ahead.
I reckon I can read this out loud for you, right? I will read this out loud for you. Because I know you write it and you already study it. So I can read it out loud for you. And I can just, give the opportunity if you want to take it back or not. But let me read it for you. But Steve, why not? We so focus on women. Yes, we must set boundaries. Yes, be honest with what you want. But why we can't also ask men to have some integrity and don't take the free cat?
What? What?
Now go up. That will never happen. You will never live to see that happen.
Erica.
Now go up. That will never happen. You will never live to see that happen.
Erica, if a Mercedes Benz parked in town with the keys in it, you expect that to stop there for 2 days? Erica, I understand. That is a utopian view. But Erica, if you leave your purse, your bag,
It's already a good theory.
but you left your bag in town full of money, you expect to go back tomorrow and find that money with the purse with all the money in it? Well, shoot, you'll be surprised when you find it. Erica, what? Erica, I know you want to flip it on the man and say, man, gotta be have integrity and not take free cat. Ugh. How you okay, Erica?
Hold tight. Let me explain this here, right? Has anybody in the chat heard the expression getting lucky? Yeah? There's a reason that it's called getting lucky for men. Because it's literally a luck and chance thing for men. We've said it before here, right? You're watching the Senate podcast here on YouTube. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Yeah? Men control access to relationships. Women control access to sex. A man can't get sex unless a woman decides that he's going to get it. So unless he's going to put it, he's content putting it in a sock or tissue, wherever he puts it. Unless he's content with that, he has to engage a woman in an attempt to get some sex. So when a woman finally decides, you know what, I can give you a little bit, you want this man now to decide, you know what, I really want that. It's free and easy, but I don't want it. Erica, and I hope you see that it's not just me and Neil talking, but the rest of the people in the chat are saying, but yeah, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean?
That will never happen. You will never live to see that.
Erica.
Shoot.
Erica.
Free boom.
It's not gonna work with me.
Erica.
Most men can tell you that.
Human beings don't pass up freeness. What? Freeness, we ain't talking about stealing nothing, dipsy doodling and deceiving nothing. If you're willing to give me something, but shoot, if somebody willing to give you a Mercedes Benz and you have done nothing to deserve a Mercedes Benz, you could be integrous and tell him, man, no.
Nice you laugh, though, Erica. Really.
No, Erica, man. No, Erica. No, Erica. That sounds sweet. That sounds sweet in a utopian society, but not on Earth, not in this dimension, not in this reality. If it's free, men and women will take it.
I'm saying.
Don't get tapped. Don't try to put this money, man. Don't try to dipsy doodle. Cause what, right? We get per man a lot. A lot of women just get per man a lot in this society for cheating and to horn at other people, men and thing. But men don't cheat by themselves, though. So they should be integrous or not. Good for other people. Start that movement. Start that movement and see how far you get. Tell Jay to go on tackle August and see now have entanglements. Integrity? With freeness? No, Erica, man. No, those are two concepts. I understand. That's an altruistic way of looking at things. Yeah, I get it.
That's the word there, altruistic.
But
utopian.
No, that will never happen, as my man say. That ain't happening. And I ain't talking about that's anything. If it is for free, it will be taken. I don't know.
Oh, that was funny. Really good. So far, so said about it. Yes, you. Why can't I that's it on the free cat? That's the price. Look,
set the price. You have access to intimacy. You control access to intimacy. Then set your price. What is your asking price for your access to intimacy? Just like men, you control access. We just get up on the one knee and marry. Right? I implore you, what is the cost to getting with you? What is the cost? What are you worth? What are you going to take and accept to make a woman a wife? To make a woman a girlfriend? To get in a domestic situation with a woman? I hear so many men just say, man, look, she don't give me the stress and they look at she, so let me get married. Divorce.
Of course.
What?
That's the same men giving away cash to women that they know don't like them in that way. Women, boy, and that's the flip side of the coin, because you don't want men to take free cat, but women take free money.
My man, there's a subsection on YouTube. There's a subsection on YouTube where women school other women on how to take men.
To finesse men?
To finesse men. Where's the integrity there?
Shoot,
what?
We actually dissected one of those, Neil, a brief clip, because the girl was a little difficult to watch, but we had one of those clips on the show.
Yes.
And Justin says women still going out on dates knowing they ain't got nothing for these men. Shoot, they gotta eat. The girls want a little food.
You think he's called Steve who? Because he like food? Steve paid $237. $237.75
free meal.
On a woman. He spent $237.75 in Chinese food on a woman. Steve is not with that woman today. He is not with that woman today. Matter of fact, it didn't last long after that. Integrity? When you give away free?
Yeah.
Erica, you's a woman, you's good at sales? Integrity?
Look, and here's the thing, right? The dinner date there's no downside to the dinner date for a woman, right? You go, you get a free meal in a public place, so they're the place for you to get the possibility of harassment is reduced. You know what I mean? You get a night out to fix for the gram, you good. You know what I mean?
Erica, honestly, sometimes one of these days you gotta slum it with the men in the back alleys to really see how far-fetched your comment is on the dating market for both men and women. Integrity for freeness?
Read that one more time, guys. You let that go. That is the best. That's the best laugh.
But you know, Erica has come. Erica came with a gem, and then follow it up with another gem for completely different reasons.
It's true. I'll tell you what, though. Let me take a moment to be a little bit more serious. I think that is part of the challenge, and people expecting these idealistic, romanticized, altruistic, utopian versions of people. When people, I know I say people, not men and women, people are not that. So men expect that they can give a woman money, and because they give you money or they take her out or whatever, suddenly now this woman is indebted to you because you've made that investment. You don't get return on all investments. You don't. And as I say all the time, women are not like banks. You don't get it where you put in. And like Erica's comment, man. How's that integrity? You don't take the free cat. Men ain't doing that, Erica. I understand you would like to think that in a perfect world, a woman will offer a man some guts, and he would say, "Oh no, I don't want it."
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
I don't want it. I saw somebody in the comments. I think it was Justin said, but yeah, that would be a man would be considered gay, right? Yeah, if he did that.
But here's
a
the
lot
thing.
Of insults become.
But here's the thing, right? Because, and you know what, Erica? When I want honesty, I can give an honesty. I don't care. I can give an honesty. I don't even like the connotation that you brought on in your comment, because you know what? It is saying that men don't have integrity. That men, they just act as men, and their impulses are tech freeness. Tech the free boom, the free cat, as you put it. But you know what? I am here to say that no one has that type of integrity. No one.
Yeah. Here's the thing, Neil, because you're fighting, you're asking somebody to go counter to the nature, counter to human biological evolution, Dread. You're asking a man to see free boom. Because here's the thing, this man asks you out. So if he asks you out, I might ask you because he want to get some. Yeah, he might let you and all that, but he want to get some. And you gonna offer you some and expect you to not take it? No, that ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna work with you.
And I just saying we're women just where other women men daily though.
Yeah, man.
Where's the integrity there? Like, and I know in a perfect way you don't want that. But go and beat your drum in Bridgestone tomorrow and ask women to left other women men alone. Shut Put on sunscreen because you sound hot and you red skin, so.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. That was a good one.
Erica, nothing is free. I completely agree. Nothing is free. Right? However, okay, I see semantics free. If you put the cat on a platter, the man will take it and consume it. Likewise,
literally and figuratively.
Likewise, if Bill Gates come tomorrow, Erica, and say, you know what, I like the look of you, here is $20 million. You can say, oh, but Bill, I have done nothing to deserve this.
I don't want it. No, I don't know you like that.
But what about the starving children in Africa that could benefit from this money? You can take the money and get a portion to the starving children in Africa, but you taking the money. Pump your brakes. Nothing is free. Nothing is for free. Everything comes to price. Just like you taking the $20 million from Bill Gates can put you in a higher tax bracket. You can live exactly where you live. Nothing free. Everything comes with a cost. We know that.
It's a tax everything, man.
But you taking $20 million though. You gonna find out how much taxes. You can take the money and find out how much. I don't know what taxes $20 million is. I don't know. I don't know how much that bracket is going to spend per taxes per year come. But the $20 million in my bank account, I
work it out.
I work it out, figure it out. Shit.
Figure it out.
Oh
Lord have mercy. Yeah, boy, we ain't got no callers. Approaching 10 o'clock.
We ain't got no callers. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say this, right? I know we went on different things and different rants, and I understand people love our delivery, find us funny and everything like that, but I want it to be very clear. Derry said it earlier this week, funny enough, we are not comedians. Right? Right? I understand y'all get a laugh from how we say things and put things, but I want y'all to disseminate the salient points within our rhetoric. Right? Because whoa. That's me or you? Somebody phone ringing?
Not me.
Somebody again. Ooh, it gets a horrible feedback there for thing. Anyhow, let's understand something here, right? I understand. Women, you want men to be honest. You want men to be integrous. You want men to to level with you. Understand that you're not a delicate flower. You don't need cuddling. You don't need somebody to say, oh, I didn't say this or that. Give me it raw wriggling. That sound good. That look good in that article. I can put the article again just so that you can see how pretty it look. You understand? It look pretty. It looks nice. It looks attractive. You understand? Nice font, nice spacing. You understand? Look at the nice picture of the young lady there. It look nice. But let's be honest. In practicality, that does not work. I don't know what y'all feel it is. I don't know who you believe y'all are dealing with. I don't know who you believe is in your community, but the world, until we get to the Star Trek utopian society, we are not there. And until such time, we have to open up our eyes and realize that it don't work how you think is working in your head. And this goes for men and women now. Let's be honest. Because you want a man to be honest. You want a man to break it down and tell you, look, if you don't want to see me, you don't want to see me. If you just want the friends, say the friends. We do that. We do that. We tell you up front we want a relationship. We tell you up front we don't want a relationship. We tell you up front we just want the viscous scripts. We tell you all that we want to marry. And yet you all initiate divorce at a 70-80% rate. And yet still, for all the honesty that we bring, you all still want to know what are we. So, we're going to make up a decision here. We're going to either take the treatment of a delicate cuddle flower, or when I really want the raw wriggling thing. Because the next time you tell a woman, look, I just bought you sex. The woman said, bet, I just bought you sex too. And then she come out and say, what are we? Tell the woman, look, I done with this here. I done with this here. This ain't gonna work with me. Don't call me back. Lose my number.
Ordinary people.
Shoot, lose my number. Women, the next time you tell a man, look, I want to see you. I want to spend time with you. And the man dipsy do to you, tell the man, look, you're in for me. I ain't about this here. And move on.
Straight.
But do not hang on to situations that don't make sense logically. And then come into the public bashing the other side saying, come on, man. I know it's hard to hear. But we want honesty. Give me the Caswell, man. Give me Caswell again. I hear you properly.
Whoops.
It's not gonna work with me.
So we got to make up our mind and hold a stance here. Because there are a lot of behaviors going on here that is illogical. And as I said multiple times in this space and in private, I despise illogical behavior and thinking. So what are we going to do? We're going to do things like, if you see a man and you're interested in the man, ask yourself what it is about this man you're interested in. You want him for the loving, or you want him to build a relationship with? Once you have come to that decision, inform the man of that decision. If the man says he is not about that, he doesn't want to talk about it, or he says he's just about, whatever he's about it, then you choose your decision. But men know. If you know that this woman is not wife material, but yet you're looking for a wife, don't hold on to she because she got a fat ass. Let that pass because she got the God 9,000. Leave that alone. We still have to start acting and moving with intent. Not just in dating, but in life. Because what you put out and what you put in is what you get out. When it goes bad, that is on you. When it goes great, that's also on you. So you know what? This article that this woman wrote is horseshit. I am going to say, women, do not read this thing, empower yourself, put your shoulders back and say, yes, I deserve honesty and true integrity and this and that. Next, when you know full well, if pressed, you're not going to do the same thing. So always be very pointed with what you are about and how you are willing to move. You want a relationship? Tell you, man, you want a relationship. You must say you don't want a relationship, keep it moving. If you say, I about the guts, I about get my guts tear out, and the man says shoot, I will take it. Don't come and say, man, what are we? And then get vexed with myself, but I told you I was not about a relationship. Don't do that. Do not do that. Set your price from jump. Men, set your price from jump too. If she want you to pay for the dates, if she want you to be a true traditional man, because they're not traditional roles, right? You want the man to have true traditional roles, protect, provide, defend. That comes with a cost. That is value that you have to set a cost for. So what is she willing to do? And let her know up front, here, tune, right? You can't just show up to my table door and grace me with your presence. The same way I providing, the same way I defending, you got to pay for that cost. The same way, women, the man got to pay for the viscous innards, and the man got to pay to go up inside. It's the same way, man. You have to set your value for the woman. If the woman coming with half-ass attempts and moving like she, whatever, leave it alone through offset. Let her go. You understand? But let us stop this foolishness of half-assing life and then blaming the other people when we half-ass attempts at certain things and getting back half-ass results and we vex. Yes, leave the freak out alone if it ain't coming with white material. Erica.
But to be fair, Neil, I get Erica's point.
I get it too. I get it. I get it too.
I really
I get it.
do.
I get it. I got like I get it.
And
don't push your free cat. Don't push your free cat. If you're about to give away a free cat, don't push free cat. Lord of mercy.
The challenge is to disconnect. You know what I mean? The disconnect, because a fella might like a girl and he wants one thing. The free cat passing, I know it's like, I really don't really like this girl like that. But it's free cat. You know what I mean? It's free cat. So all of a sudden now I gotta make a business decision. Do I want to continue having sex? Or do I want to fight this girl and look for what I really want? And that's the challenge we have. Marley Hill says, yes, bewitched behind the cat. A lot of men are.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I gotta say it again. I'm glad you bring that up. Men, I'm gonna say it again. Every time it comes out in my brain, I can say, sex good any moment. Who don't love sex? If you love sex, put ones in chat. We all love sex. Shoot, matter of fact, if you like sex, give me a like. Everybody loves sex. But sex, past the moment, don't mean nothing. You just have the sex, you just feel good for that moment, and then what? Derek put ones in chat, I love it. Right? You just have sex tonight. Summer we going in, and we gonna have sex tonight. You could carry it.
That's Kevin Taylor, the host. They Salmon.
That's Salmon. We're getting on, Kev. Right? You having sex tonight. You gonna take that sex and carry it in the bank tomorrow, get 3% interest on it. You could carry that in a Massey and get a bag of groceries with them. No. You know what sex gives you?
Marley is raising a valid point here, though, that some women bewitched behind the dog too, and that is the problem. A lot of women are caught up behind some men. They got some men that's hit the spot. Shoot, women know what you're talking about. Appreciate it, Salman. Good to see you as always.
You know when you say hit the spot, you know what you're thinking about? Listen, we are so like-minded. Anyhow.
Yeah. Some men hit the spot for a woman. Women know what you're talking about. And that nobody else don't hit that spot, and that's why you say, look, shoot, there are some men that if the man get in that call tonight, then women getting up. They're gonna attempt to break curfew. They're gonna say they got an emergency or hospital if you police stop them and all kind of thing. You know what I mean? No. Let me make this point. Right? Let me make this point. Yep, you hit the crazy spot and she's following you to work. Shoot, it happens. It happens, right? Let me share this. Ladies, there's nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong with you wanting to, give up some belly and, get that spot hit. Nothing wrong with that. But don't get pregnant. If you don't see a family with that person, don't get pregnant. See my boy George, the host, big up the Vera, man. Good to see him, my brother.
Shout out George. Furthermore, Derek, do not have unprotected sex with that person.
Correct. If you know, I know his feet sweet. If you know that man hitting that spot, but when you look at it, you know the man is a full up Pookie and Rere, do not go and give Pookie and Rere no children. Don't do it. Because then you're going to be walking about vex. Talking about this man don't take on the children, he don't take on you and the children. I sure hear today here about a woman that deal with a man, and then after you try man, she really about you nor this child. I know she's skin out. You know what I mean? Nah.
Now I know I know some of y'all gonna say, but you know some men are dogs. Them's just all right. But they're
And this goes back, Neil. Hold tight, Neil. This goes back to my original point. The price of the pee. You gonna make that man pay a price. Don't say, yeah, he look good and he or whatever, he's hit that spot in my belly. Shoot. If you want to be you wanna like Beyonce. If you like it, put a ring on it. You know what I mean? And what about sing that? Let Beyonce trick one, I think. follow she advice for this one. You know what I mean? Marley says some women happy to get the child and the child support. They want the man. That's very true too.
Hold on, Marley. That's
Cat says marry before you carry, protect your womb. Big up Ramel Miller, man, because Ramel said that on the show, and the blind Ramel,
bless the blind. But hold on, I want you to read Marley's comment again.
Yeah, some women happy to get the child and the child support. They want the man.
That sounds like they lack integrity.
Oh dear. Ladies and gents, we have reached that kind of time here in the Senate podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bring your friends. I see a lot of new faces. The host tonight, well, Denise apparently watches for the Shadows, but I see Marley in here tonight. I see Kat in here tonight.
Kevin Taylor.
We really appreciate having you guys. Sam on in here. Sam has been in before, but it's finally commenting and talking. We like it.
Yeah.
Bring your friends, people. We will have that continuation, that continued discussion, so we can kind of bridge the gap.
Thank you,
with some of these discussions, because people seem to think that we make up stuff and we just come and pull things that we ask and bring them in that come. Nah,
we can't. Yeah? We can't do that. And I got shirts like this. We can't be making up things and got shirts like this. We have integrity,
right? So, guys, respect us. Then, we don't make up the rules. We just make sure you guys know what they are, right? You don't. You can ignore reality all you want, but you cannot ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. Yeah. Shoot. You're here with us every week. We come for us on Thursday. We're going to be here again at 8 o'clock. Manners and respect all the time, Salman. We will see you guys on Thursday again. All right? Come back on Thursday. Bring some more of your people. Let me get this thing cranking. We can see you guys on Thursday. Look out for a Senate short tomorrow. I don't know. I don't want to pin you down to a time, but one coming tomorrow.
11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. I find I try to get that. 11 o'clock.
Nearly saying 11 o'clock tomorrow, so look out for a Senate short tomorrow. Those of you who just joined on, who just subscribed, you can go back, you can check some of the content. We have one on here from yesterday that was hilarious. You can check that out. With my guy Keelan. Give that a watch, give it a like, give it a share. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys tomorrow in the short, and then we come back on Thursday.
Hold on, my brother. You ain't doing things right.
Sorry, man. Be the best version of you for you. We'll see you guys on Thursday.